Yesterday, upon the stair, I met a man who was not there. He wasn't there again today. I wish he'd go away. When I came home last night at 3, the man was there, waiting for me. But when I looked around the hall, I couldn't see him there at all. Go away. Go away. Don't you come back anymore. Go away. Go away. And please, don't slam the door. Last night, I saw upon the stair a little man who was not there. He was not there again today. Oh, how I wish he would go away. I woke up for the first time in days this morning. I haven't left my room out of pure fear. Luckily, I had a food storage under my bed, composed of a few boxes of granola bars and 3 bottles of flavoured water. I know that it won't sustain me forever. I know that I will have to step downstairs eventually to get some food. You're probably wondering how I got stuck in this position. You probably want to hear it, right? Well, I'll force myself to tell you, as I know my death is near inevitable, whether I go downstairs or not. I have to accept that, and to understand my feelings, my pain, you will have to hear the story from first-hand experience. I'm a party guy. I stay up late, make out with girls, and drink my cares away most every night. I'm in college, barely passing because of my hardy behaviour. So maybe I deserve what's happening to me. Maybe my sins are literally haunting me. The last night I can remember having thus far, I arrived home quite later than usual. What I presume to be about 3 in the morning. I performed my ritual of drinking my sleep aid tea and throwing my rancid smelling clothes straight into the washing machine. I slumped over my couch and flipped on Adult Swim, which is what I usually do, unless I have a girl over. Just as I clicked the power on button on the remote, I heard a creak coming from the stairs. I shook it off as just the booze making me hallucinate. But then I heard it again, and again. It just wouldn't stop. My stairs were now constantly creaking, and I had started twitching out of pure curiosity. If you haven't already guessed, I'm the most curious guy you will ever meet. If a paperclip was missing from my counter, I would go on a rigorous quest to find it and figure out what happened. My parents, before they passed away, always told me that I would be a good detective. I guess I prefer other things more than CSI work. The stairs stopped creaking the moment I stood up. I slowly inched over to the stairs, every step causing another deep breath. With one more step before turning the corner, I paused and took a deep, long breath. I looked over at my clock, which to my surprise had been reset, and it was stuck flashing at 12 AM. I didn't remember resetting my clock. But then again, I couldn't even remember what I ate for lunch. So I shrugged that off and turned to the stairs. What I saw freaked me out more than anything ever has in my whole life. And I don't get scared easily at all. What I saw was, admittedly, absolutely nothing. Nothing. I was struck by how on earth the floor could be creaking. I figured it was just mice or something. But then, I noticed the open window. I know for a solid fact that I closed that window before I left, because I'm incredibly OCD with my windows. I took a single step on the stairs and heard a very quiet hissing sound. 3 steps up, and the hissing was practically penetrating my brain. I kept going up the stairs though, and the hissing kept getting louder and louder. I literally crawled to my window due to the pain in my head and slammed it shut as hard as I could. The hissing abruptly stopped. I closed my eyes, slumped down on the floor, and listened to the sweet silence, trying to regain my sanity bit by bit. After my vision cleared, I looked around the hall. Everything seemed normal again, but I had a looming feeling something was still wrong, like something was watching me, coming for me, touching me. I cranked my head over my shoulder to see a man with one dangling eyeball and a crooked smile, and various teeth were missing. He was staring at me. From the feel of his hand on my shoulder, I figured out that he only had 3 fingers. I stared at him for what seemed like an eternity. Then he started making a gurgling noise as tendrils extended from his mouth and reached towards me. I ran. I ran as fast as I could, not even knowing where I was going, but still hearing the gurgling behind me. That's all I can remember. I'm guessing I somehow made it into my bedroom and blockaded the door. Maybe that thing had given up, but his curse still loomed. I may have been in a coma. I may have been awake without senses. I don't even know. But what I do know is that he is still on my stairs. I can hear the gurgling. I can hear the hissing. I'm going back down the stairs now. If I live, I will tell you the story of what happened. If I haven't updated this story in 4 days, you'll know that I'm dead. Please think of me. Here it goes.